So the second site we visited was the Coast in Baldoyle on the 11th of November, and it was MDY doing the construction. So we first arrived, and you can see all the signage here with all the information, like 205 residential houses and the builders MDY, and loads of safety signage as well. There's a big long drive into the site, so you got a good view of the whole project, and you can see the three types of cranes there. The tower crane on the right, and there's a self-erector as well, you can barely see in the middle, and a vehicle mounted on the left. Here's a picture of the concrete storage tanks. They're pretty close to the entrance, so that's easy to reach for deliveries, and they're also beside the offices and stuff. That's where we're heading now. So when we arrived, you have to sign this visitor induction form, which includes points to note, site hazards and all that. So then we put on our hard hats and our high-vis jackets, and we went off to one of the main show apartments on the top floor of the first building. So this is the first main apartment. I think it was on the show apartments. Here's a picture of the rails on the floor for the stud dividing walls that'll be going in soon. They were saying this structure had already been there for 8 or 10 years, and the previous developers were going for all precast construction, and MDY considered knocking the building, but due to costs they kept it. And on the ceiling there they put fireproof timber studs between the top of the studs and the other side of the slabs. This is really interesting because they'd built, designed, and they'd signed off on a balcony design, which ended up being unsafe and they had to redesign it. They were mentioning how the brickwork could be considered a step, and the rail was flat so someone could step up and sit in it. Then we went on to some of the houses. One of these houses I think was finished and ready to go. Here's a better picture of the self-erector crane and the communal area which all the gardens of the houses face onto. So here's some pictures of the bathrooms and the kitchens and stuff in the houses. We also saw these open web joists. They're pretty easy to recognise. They're really good for running services through because you don't have to drill through them.